How about this? Ride-sharing service Uber is now implemented a mandatory face mask requirement for all drivers and passengers. That's everybody. That's across America. Yeah, the company says it's working on some new technology to ensure everyone is adhering to those rules. And people have a grace period to adjust, but only a few weeks. Uber says will begin strictly enforcing the mask-wearing requirements in a matter of days. If you get an Uber, you got to wear one.
I get it. I get it. If I was an Uber driver, I would expect that.
Yeah, I mean, if you were the driver, definitely, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you're the driver, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you're the driver, you want that guy in the back seat to wear one too, right?
Exactly.
Just to protect you.
Now, if you are driving in a car by yourself and you're still wearing the mask, I just don't know what to say to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I get it. I mean,
wish you luck.
You may not understand that you're alone in that car, so you don't need to wear it. However, if you're driving down the road, I mean, it is a good reminder not to touch your face. That's a nice benefit.
You know, though, and being an HEB yesterday, I know for myself, I kept fiddling with my mask, and I see other people fiddling with their masks, and
it's uncomfortable.
Hell, it's come on, let's be honest.
Now, what kind of mask do you have? What are you sporting? What's your fashion?
Blue bandana.
Just a blue bandana?
Blue bandana.
Just tied around the back of your neck?
Yeah, it is.
Do you do it down so it covers your neck?
Yes.
Like you're an actual bank robber?
Yes.
Like a stagecoach robber?
Yes, or a member of Van Halen. Yeah. Either one. But
Can I show you mine? Can I show you what I wear?
Yeah, I'm seeing yours.
This right here. You know,
Here it comes.
You know, I occasionally cut the sleeves off my shirts.
Always.
So now I'm upcycling.
Look at this.
I'm upcycling. I take the sleeve. Let me slide it on over my head right now.
It's like you hemmed
both
sides.
No, not both sides.
Oh, okay,
I just cut it behind the hem, behind the seam there on the shirt at the armpit there.
You're wearing Hanes.
I pull this over my head like that, just like that.
Yeah.
There I am. I walk into the HEB just like that. How's this sound right here?
That's nice.
This is the way it sounds right here. So you walk into, I need a double meat cheeseburger, please, with bacon and mayo.
And all of your money, please.
And all your money, please.
All your money.
So, is this a good look?
Mask by Hanes.
Does this look good?
It's very effective. Covers your neck.
Covers my neck.
Stays up, right?
Covers the mouth. I can kind of talk through it and breathe through it. And if I need to eat, look, here's what I do. Here's what I do if I need to eat. Here's what I do. Like if I'm at a restaurant, I do that.
Boom, down.
I pull it down.
And you got to look.
And then it looks like I'm wearing a dickie.
It does. And let me say this.
Maybe we should explain what a dickie is for the audience out there. Let's be clear.
Not that I ever wore a dickie.
I didn't say anything inappropriate.
No.
It's an actual fashion.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's an item.
What, back in the 60s?
Farther back than, I don't know.
All the cops in the detective shows wore dickies.
Yes.
I mean, you had what's that guy, Hawaii Five-0? He's on the islands in the Hawaii Five-0 back in the 60s wearing a dickie.
Now,
it's 95 degrees in Maui, and he's wearing a dickie.
It's a fake turtleneck.
It's a fake turtleneck.
It's just the
neck part.
Yeah.
And kind of tucked in under the shirt.
Turtle only.
Kenny Rollmeyer wears a dickie.
I'm convinced that's a dickie.
Every weekend.
I think it's sewn to his neck, actually.
I kind of like this. This kind of makes me look like I'm a French artist. Look at that.
It makes it look like that you make a hell of a lot more money than you do. I got to be honest with you. Now,
it's important.
There's a lot of things you can do with that. Here's what is absolute. So many things about all of this. I'm getting pretty cynical. In fact, Kim last night had to kind of, put me in check. She said,
put you in your place.
You put me in my place. Yeah. But however, there's no explaining this. The reporters on television who continue to wear the mask during the live report or not live, even though they're outside and it's just them and a cameraman who's 20 feet away.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, what
are you doing?
That's probably from the marketing department at the TV station. They sometimes don't have a solid grasp on what a good presentation is.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think
it's so stupid.
It looks silly. Well, I don't want to say it's stupid. It's just not necessary.
No, it's not.
It's not necessary.
No, because they're all doing like this.
It's like that video of Anderson Cooper standing in the 3-foot floodwaters of New Orleans.
Yes.
While his cameraman standing on the street, completely dry.
5 feet away.
5 feet away.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. It's I got you. Yeah, I mean, it's
come on.
Hey, but if you're
Come on.
hey, reporters, if you're comfortable wearing it, wear it. No big deal.
Well,
you're not hurting anybody.
There is a strategy behind it, but they need to realize that.
Did you bring one in today?
Yeah, it's in my briefcase there.
Get it out. I want to see it. Right. I want to see it. Main reason why I want to see it is because I really don't think you brought it.
No, I got it.
I got to trust. I trust you, but I don't. I got to trust and verify.
No, it's blue bandana. Hang on.
That's not blue. That's black. That's black. Or is it just that? Is it just that dirty?
No, it's navy.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. So that's what I'm going with
Looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
And then, but this is when it really starts to work right here. Boom.
Yeah, that looks good. There you go.
Suddenly it's 1984.
You look like you could host MC an event at a dude ranch.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you look like that's a kind of a good cowboy look for you.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Village People cowboy.
Or I could be in the 80s cover band Rio, because this is what was going on then.
That is right.
Just imagine an earring, and you got it.
Back when you were the drummer for that 80s hit rock band Rio.
Yep.
A lot of people don't remember that band because, well, they never had a hit.
Because
that's the main reason.
And we weren't that good.
No, I don't know about that. I've seen videos. You were pretty good.
You know,
I would go get drunk watching Rio.
I got to be honest. We were one of those bands that when we were on, we were good.
Yeah.
When we were not on, we were horrible.
That was the best kind, man.
It was a very delicate band.
Is it true
very
that
fragile band?
Is it true that every place you played, it was on a stage that was wrapped with chicken wire? Because sometimes people throw things.
Yeah, or it was somewhere where we were screaming, loudest table gets a free drink. Chelsea Street Pub. We played Chelsea Street pubs all over Texas.
For all the college kids in all the college towns.
We were either good or we were bad.
So you've seen some of these videos circulating since we've had this pandemic and some cities started opening up. You've seen some people getting roughed up and arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, it all began, I guess, back in Philadelphia a few weeks ago when that guy was pulled off that bus for not wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually drug off the bus.
Yeah.
And
it was one of those, it's like, wait a minute, is this the United States of America? I'm not sure what I'm seeing here.
I don't know. I mean, all the details around that incident, but it just seems like it would have been easier to give the guy a mask.
It would have been.
Here's a mask. You got to wear this.
And a warning.
Yeah. You know? But we're hearing all kinds of stories like this. I mean, you heard the Chicago mayor over the weekend saying, we're going to cite you, we're going to apprehend you, we're going to bust you up. She was getting tough.
Come on.
And then what's interesting, after she made that press conference, I think it was Saturday morning, when she came out and said, you better break it up. We're going to arrest you. We're going to cite you. Some reason the next day she had a brand new haircut. Now, how'd that happen, Mayor?
I don't know.
Where did you go? Which beauty salon that's closed did you go to, Mayor?
Or do you have a Flowbee?
Well, over the past weekend, protesters took to the streets in several cities. Michigan's being hit with their capital with a lot of protesters. New York State is demanding an end to the lockdown measures and stay-at-home orders. These protesters want to get out and about. And speaking about the demonstrations on Saturday, Governor Andrew Cuomo first said he understands people's frustrations with the economy not being open before ripping into them with some harsh words. He says, I'm not going to put a dollar sign over human lives. I'm not going to do that. Not for my family, not for yours. In other words, stay home until this pandemic is behind us and don't spend any money, basically. Stay locked in is what he says.
There's just some silly stuff that's starting to happen out there. You know, when we had a park ranger, was it
Friday?
Yeah.
I think it was a Thursday incident.
Yeah.
I posted it on the Todd and Don Show Facebook page. This was a park ranger, one of our high component of our waterways downtown.
Yeah.
A lot of people were gathered together, drinking and having a good time, and this park ranger walked over to kind of tell them to separate.
I think it was City Park, wasn't it?
City
Up
Park.
on Lake Austin, maybe.
And then some goon shoves him into the water.
Yeah, which was hard to see, but at the same time, come on. I mean, really? We're at a time where we have park rangers and police telling us to, hey.
Listen, he shouldn't have shoved that cop. That's a crime.
No.
That's assault. He should go to jail for that. But you know what?
Bad.
But you know what? We should have never put our cops into this position where they got to go tell people to separate.
Because I'm sure that's the cop would rather be doing, or the park ranger would rather be doing something else with his time.
I can't imagine how police officers are dealing with this locally. How do you enforce it locally?
Right.
How do you? You know what I mean? You take an oath, you raise your hand to become a police officer and defend the Constitution and all that, and all of a sudden you got to go out and violate some constitutional rights in some cases.
Right.
It feels that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so sorry that we had to put our police officers in that position.
Yeah, but don't push them. Please don't push them in the water.
Don't push them.
It's not a good thing to do, and it's not gonna end well for you.
No.
You assaulted a peace officer.
Listen, I want to tell you about something you should do. This is a good thing you could do. Reach out to my friends at Zero Res. Yeah, Zero Res, they clean carpets, tile, wood floors, air ducts, mattresses. In fact, if you've got a surface that needs to be clean, Zero Res has a service for that. Brad is the owner and operator. Here's what they do a little bit different. No toxic chemicals, no detergents are brought into your home, so this is really good for your children and your pets. It's only Zero Res that cleans with a patented powered water technology, zero toxic chemicals and zero detergents, and leaving behind zero dirt-attracting residue. That's a guarantee. Zero Res has a powerful truck-mounted system. They're going to get rid of all the dirt, the dust, the pet hair, and every contaminant that's trapped deep inside your carpet fibers. And if you think about it, your carpet is your largest air filter in your home. You change those air filters occasionally in your air conditioning system, so you need to clean your carpet occasionally. Zero Res will come out and clean 3 carpeted rooms for only $119. It's an incredible deal. Reach out to them today for the savings. Plus, they'll clean 100 square feet of tile for free. Call Zero Res and mention my name, Todd, 290-9990. 290-9990 or online, zeroresaustin.com.